Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Grakowski, creator of the Better Brain Blueprint. In today's crazy world, so many of us are confused about how to stay healthy, especially when it comes to our overall brain health. Welcome to the Better Brain Academy and the series of videos that will give you the pearls of wisdom to help keep your brain healthier and stronger in the future. We use the acronym TEAM, meaning our thinking, our eating, our adjustments in our lifestyle, and our movements. Those four pillars are critical to make sure that our body is staying healthy, and it's not just one thing that's going to do that. Our body heals because the nervous system is constantly giving information from the brain to the body and constant feedback. So making sure that this constant feedback and communication that controls the body is important and uninterrupted. So making sure that our brain is healthy, but also our nervous system is completely healthy, is one of the reasons why we're doing this brain health series. With the acronym TEAM, the T stands for our thinking. How we think about our health is one of the most important decisions you can ever do, because your belief systems will hold you into the decisions that you might make about not only your short-term, but your long-term health. And many times we're educated as far as what we should do about our overall health through pharmaceutical ads, advertisement on TV, and even the media. So it's important to understand how your body works and how to keep your brain healthy, which keeps your overall entire body healthy. In today's world, keeping our brain healthy is something that we're thinking about on the backside, but we need to make it the front side of our consciousness. We got to make sure that the conditions that are plaguing our society, autism, attention deficit, where we're medicating kids at young ages, to Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, all these different neurological problems that are affecting our overall health. What are the things we should be doing as far as our thought processes? What type of foods are the best foods? You need to make sure that you're reducing the inflammation inside the body and the brain, but also the types of foods that you need to keep your brain and nervous system healthy. There's a constant communication from our brain to our body. Millions of impulses per second are going throughout the entire nervous system, telling the body what to do: to breathe, to digest, to regulate our blood pressure, to regulate our temperature of our body, to the healing processes. All of that is under control of your brain and your nervous system. And if your brain and your nervous system start to fail, most of the time it's things you've done 20, 30, 40 years before. So now is a way to find out what the best ways to reverse some of these processes and work backwards. Start young, but if you've been doing this for a while, you need to make sure that we're looking at how can we change maybe the course of our health of our brain in the future. So in this Better Brain Academy, we use the four pillars acronym, meaning our thinking, what we're eating, how we're adjusting our body to these changes in life, and how we are moving our body. In this series, we go very specifically and intricately into how thinking processes and the decisions that we make affect our overall health in the future, and all the things about certain foods that are good for you, certain types of diets, certain types of anti-inflammatory situations, to what adjustments you need to do, adjustments in your overall posture, adjustments in the types of food you're eating, adjustments in the way that you're thinking and sleeping, adjustments throughout the entire day to make sure that you are making future healthy changes. And how we move our body, we are stuck in these positions, we're not moving our body anymore. That stimulates the brain and the nervous system. Motion is like a generator, creates our energy in through the brain. So we go from A to Z, some very specific ways to keep your brain and nervous system healthy. So we need to do all the things possible to allow our body to heal. The way our brain is activated is by light and sound. So we can activate our brain or we can underactivate our brain. One of the best ways to get your brain waves in regulation are through meditation. If you're at a fight or flight response where you're always battling, you're always behind the 8 ball, you're always behind in everything in life, that fight or flight kicks in. That creates a whole host of changes into your brain and nervous system, creating an inflammation. So first off, by trying to understand that if you can learn how to kick out of that sympathetic nervous system, like say certain breath work, meditation, these are all things we go over in the academy. What we believe about our body heals is important. If we believe we need a certain medication to heal and stay healthy, we're going to end up making that decision and doing that. But I want you to know that your self-healing of your body is one of the most important things that you can remember, and make sure that you put as less chemicals and outside things in, but do all the things to get your body healthy from the inside out. our body communicates through this nervous system. So if there's a problem in one area, it will regulate to another area. So keeping the communication system going from the brain to the body is a very important thing. Through our posture, the way that we sit, the way that we move our body, making sure that we're balanced, that we're not overstimulated on one side. That affects the connectivity of the body. You can make a decision to make a health change. So you got to make that decision now to say, look, I need to do something different. We show the exact exercises to work from all different levels of the spine nervous system, which help energize the brain. And the process of thinking is also about setting goals, about your health, about your future. When you have something out there and you're projecting and setting goals, it makes a huge, huge difference. We like to do at our retreats, talk about our imagination drill. And that's really all the things that you dream about, and then you really work backwards from the dream. So what are the things that you're dreaming about and those goals? Use your imagination at such an important level, you can manifest that in the future. The clearer you are, the better off that is. As we go through this process, I would recommend that you keep track in the journal, because you'll overlap certain things that you're learning about not only you, but your overall health and nervous system, and make different decisions. So make sure you're using the journal, and remember that you're a lifetime learner. So where you're at right now can change very easily just by making that one simple step to go in the right direction. If we set goals and values based upon our purpose, that's where it sticks. Some of us are doing things that maybe was for somebody else or some other thing that you thought was important. But when you really look at it, what is your major purpose? And you link all those goals and values and your rules and your beliefs to that major purpose. That's how you reduce stress in the body. So if you want to join in and join in the road trip, we take you from A to Z of all these different processes along with the handouts. We'll be talking more about our nutrition and eating and very specific ways that you can look at. Well, what about this type of diet? What about a keto or a paleo or a vegan or vegetarian or whatever type of diet, and what those mean to your body? Looking at your own individual body constitution is important. And then we go to the process of how do you make those adjustments to get things back in line with your overall health and healing. And then show you how to move your body to stimulate the brain, move your body for increased circulation, for flexibility, move the body for longevity. So in this Better Brain Academy, realize that it's a journey, one step at a time. This program, if you look at it and you did it, it could take a 12-month period of time to get through all the handouts and videos, but it's chunked down so small that each time you make a little bit more of a step, a little bit more of a step, a little bit more of a step. Actually, you know, get momentum, and then you start to get some future pacing. It's exactly what you want to do with your overall health and healing. Dr. Bob, look forward to seeing you in our trainings.